Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Pokemon Unbound. In the last one, we made it out, after we made it out of the cube space, we went to Cinder Volcano and there we met up with Vega and Marlin. And Marlin was trying to capture Vega, but then Vega fought us and he lost, and then he awakened Primal Groudon, and then he ran away, and then we had to fight Groudon. And then Marlin told us not to come here to Frozen Heights when he was looking to find Zeph, but here we are and we're dressed up. So maybe we're not breaking the rules because no one can tell it's us. But we'll find out. Now we're looking for a security key, supposedly. At least that's what we need in the first room. Shadow Warrior training area. Okay, keycard 1. We needed a keycard 2. Oh, sir. Some guy with red hair blasted his way in here. I tried to stop him, but he just shoved me aside. Must be Marlin. Which floor would you like to go to? Go base floor 1. Bingo, the key opened the door. Oh, there's an item. Clearance level 2. Can't do that yet. There's a Zygarde piece in here. It's level 3. Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of exploring of this place, huh? It's level 1. I like that there doesn't seem to be any wild Pokemon around here, so we can... Especially since we're at the level cap, so like we don't need to be running into Pokemon right now anyways. Marlin, sir. I know what it looks like, but I promise I'm not slacking off. Zeph told me to watch the news and keep an eye out for anyone who looks like they might belong to the Light of Ruin. Hmm. Wait, so the red-haired person could also be Ace, maybe, right? I'm not sure. Marlin always wears these clothes, apparently, though? Everyone thinks I'm Marlin, so was Marlin not wearing his clothes? With most of the other grunts gone, our manpower has become very limited. So it is essential that each of us become as strong as possible. Would you allow me the privilege of battling with you, sir? Sure. Didn't really expect this, but... I like how our clothes are different even in this. Scrafty. I really wish I had Gardevoir out right now. Although he's gonna want to use a fighting type move, which Gardevoir double resists, so I guess we could swap Gardevoir. And we could use Draining Kiss, should be a one-shot because it's 4 times effective. Malamar. Oh wait, is this the guy from the beginning of the game? The first guy who tries to stop you? He's got a Scrafty and a Malamar. That's funny. Well, obviously they're like evolved now. I think it used to be Scraggy and Inky or whatever. Or Inkay, I don't know how you say it. I expected nothing less from you, sir. Thank you for battling with me, sir. Now we're both more prepared for the inevitable confrontation with the Light of Ruin. Oh, he just keeps battling. Okay. So, where else can we go? A calcium. Oh, keycard 2. Sorry about the huge mess in the base, sir. When most of the grunts left to join the Light of Ruin, they just dropped all of their things on the floor. I'm sure some of them even left their clearance cards behind. Yep, they appear to have done that. Marlon, sir, I heard rumors that you joined the Light of Ruin too. I'm glad you're still here. Maybe now that you're back, someone will finally be able to keep Zeph from doing anything too rash. Base has been so quiet ever since most of the grunts left. Or most of the grunts were ordered to join the Light of Ruin. To be honest, sir, I was ordered to go too, but I refused. I didn't join this organization because I wanted money. I joined because I believed in what Zeph was trying to achieve. Oh, really? Okay, can we get into anywhere new now? This was clearance level 2, right? Reaper Cloth. This would let us get Dusknor. And we can't go down here yet, we need a level 3. So, next floor. Oh, but we should go back to floor 1 because we have the clearance card 2. While I'm thinking about it, just in case we get teleported somewhere, because this place seems to like to teleport you places. Or this game seems to like to teleport you. Considering we were in the middle of trying to get Surf from Dahara City, and then we still haven't done that. And we're nowhere near Dahara City anymore. Garchomp. Ooh. So this is your Mega Stone. That's actually cool that the Mega Stone is in the room where you get your starter. You just don't know until right now. That'll be nice once our Gabite actually evolves. But for now, we can't really make use of that. Okay, so let's go to base floor 2 and explore around there. See if we can find keycard 3, which we need to bring back to base floor 1. I'm trying to keep track of everything. Oh, I assume that basic things here are gonna need... Oh. Keycard 2? Who are you? Oh, Marlin, sir, I've spent some time back at HQ with the Science Society and learned about a new way to make our Pokemon stronger in battles. Would you like to see it? Oh, we're battling each other. Who the heck is this? Shadow Scientist. Ooh, a Mawile. Or Mawile. I've always called it Mawile. Wait, what the heck? Attack Rose. That doesn't help me in any way. But yeah, I've always thought that Mawile was cool. Especially when it got its Mega. I loved using its Mega. I think Flamethrower is going to do more damage because stab and super effective. Well, the fact that you gave me an attack up didn't help, but I guess I'll get my own special attack up with Royal Roar. Vikavolt, or is it Vikavolt? I don't know. I really hope I'm faster than you. This thing is gonna be fast and it's gonna hurt. Okay, we're faster. There's no way it survives me. And now I'm double boosted. Should just murder anything that comes out. Bronzong. Now the question is, do you have Levitate or do you have Heat Proof? If you have Levitate, then you just straight up dodge Scorched Sands, which would be bad. If you have Heat Proof, I feel like you might still just die to Flamethrower, so let's do Flamethrower. Alright. We'll never know which he was, but he died either way. Are you impressed? Not particularly. For spending your valuable time battling me, I'd like to thank you by healing your Pokemon. Oh. Sir, Zeph has ordered me to stop anyone without proper clearance from entering the lab. However, I'm sure it's fine if I allow you in. Oh. Why even bother? Does this have clearance 3? No, it has upgrade. Just realized my mouse was just floating around on the screen. You couldn't see it, but I could. They wanted us to go back to HQ and stop making Shadow Warriors. Stop making Shadow Warriors? Are you kidding me? Creating Shadow Warriors is all I live for. Unfortunate that Zeph still had a use for more and allowed me to continue synthesizing them. Cage is empty. Oh, here's keycard 3. Great care is being taken in synthesizing this next batch of Shadow Warriors. These Shadow Warriors will be the strongest we've ever created. They'll be invincible, and the Light of Ruin will stand no chance against them. Yeah, I mean, invincible doesn't really matter what he's on the other side. Invincible doesn't really matter if Hoopa just teleports them away. Just saying. I'm using a complicated algorithm to determine the approximate location of the Light of Ruin's HQ. Once I have the results, Zeph plans on using the information to take its revenge on the Light of Ruin. Cool stuff. We found Torment. I'm not a big Torment user, but maybe we'll find a need for it in the future. Okay, so let's go back to base 4-1. And then we can move on to base 4-3. Black glasses. Is there anyone we would want to use black glasses on? I mean, the only one with a dark move is Gabite, right? I think. That's not it. There wasn't anything else on this floor to open, right? I don't believe so. So I think it's just the 3rd floor. Is that Ace? Or is that Marlin? Marlin must be Ace's dad then, right? Does that make sense? That I feel like that makes sense. Okay, let's put in a save as well. Let's move on. And so Fate ordered the grunts to join Aklev's Light of Ruin. You understand now, Marlin. Frankly, the fact any grunts and scientists were allowed to remain is a miracle. I see. I had no idea things had gotten this bad, but I think I know how to make the difference. And I know this may not sound like the most agreeable idea, but... What the? That's my uniform. Blixia, is that you? Well, now you blew my cover. I would like to point out that I did not blow my cover. It was you who blew my cover. What? You? You're... No, it can't possibly be you. You must be some sort of spy. Aklev, how long must you torment me? You thought you could fool me? Again, you faker, like he did? Even though I see that you wear Silixia's face under that mask. You're still a far cry from the real deal. Once I've sent you running back to Aklev, deliver a message to him for me. Tell him that you'll all suffer for your irredeemable sins. Oh, now we're battling? Okay. Now, you have Mega Houndoom. Alright, this is not a great lead for me. Unless I can win. If I can win, then I can probably sweep you. Oh, you're just swapping out. That might be really bad for you. Oh, that... Oh, but I did get the burn. Oh, wait, you can't burn me. I don't think Umbreon can kill me. I think I just keep firing off Flamethrower until I get my Royal Roar boost here. Oh, you have a heal. But you only have 5 of these. I have more Flamethrowers than you have Moonlights. That heals a lot, though. Fusion Ray, that's a problem. But you may have opened yourself up to dying here. If I hit this next flamethrower, you lucky. Alright. But I don't think he can do anything to me. He's just very defensive. Like, I just don't do that much damage to him is the thing. Okay, I'm out of Confusion now. He probably won't use Confusion Ray this turn. Dark Pulse. Okay, so he does have a damaging move. It doesn't hurt that much, though. Okay, here's another Moonlight. Now, I do think to get the Royal Roar boost, I have to pick up the kill, not my burn. You're using a Hyper Potion now. Come on, man. Cool it. We're running out of flamethrowers here. Oh my gosh, you have another Moonlight? I mean, I guess he probably has 5, right? He probably doesn't have 8. This is annoying, but if I kill him, I feel like I'll have enough flamethrowers left still. I have to use flamethrower because it's my strongest move by far. This might be a bad flamethrower turn just because if he does die to the burn. Yeah, he was just gonna use Moonlight anyways. I feel like I'd try and save some flamethrowers now. Because what was that? That was either 4 or 5 Moonlights now. Okay, I survive one more Dark Pulse. I'll just go for Flamethrower here. Oh, it didn't kill. Gosh dang it. So I don't get my Royal Roar boost then, huh? That sucks really bad. All that work and I don't even get the Royal Roar boost. Oh, you have Sucker Punch. Dang it, I should have swapped. Okay, well that's a really bad way for that to end, honestly. He might just go Hardhound Doom right here, which is why I'm gonna Leech Seed. Decidueye. Oh, you're immune to Leech Seed. That's terrible news. What types are you? You're Ghost Grass. Oh, I needed Pyroar for this. I didn't think you'd have something like this. Spirit Lock. I don't remember what that move does. Wow, that does a lot of damage. I feel like Air Slash is my only option here. I gotta go Gardevoir because I'll definitely be faster. I was thinking of going... Overgrow doesn't help me at all, dang it. I was thinking of going Gabite here. HP Dark should kill you. Oh. I feel like HP Dark will still two-shot you though, at least. Nope. That's bad. That's really bad. Because you're gonna use a Ghost type move. If this hurts too much, I think I might just lose. Yeah, that hurt way too much. That Hyper Potion completely messed it up. Had to sack my Lucario because of that Hyper Potion, huh? I'm in such a bad spot now when it seemed like it was going so well at the start. Explode. Can I beat you? I feel like you won't hurt me as much as you want to hurt me, so... Oh, you have physical moves. Alright, you are going to hurt me a lot then. I think I just Drain Kiss twice here? Because I don't think another Psybeam was going to kill. It was going to be a roll. And if he uses a Hyper Potion, which he didn't, I would have gotten probably just more HP back. Okay, here's Mightyena again. I don't think a Sucker Punch kills me. Maybe it does? Oh, it absolutely does. Alright, well, that sucks. Swagger? That's really bad. Because that doesn't help me in any way. But I think that makes it so I can just switch for free. Because if he swaggers again, that might actually be good now. Don't burn me. Do I dig or Dragon Claw? I think I dig. Oh, you're faster. Ooh, dig was the wrong move then. I want to stay in though with Gabite now that I have that attack boost. I want to keep that. Ooh, you're gonna switch your Houndoom? Oh, it's not Houndoom. Where's your Houndoom? Okay, so he had Levitate. Oh, you have Mega Gengar now. But now you don't have Levitate anymore. Oh, you hit the Hypnosis. That's really bad. Yeah, this is really bad right now. Wait, Mega Gengar doesn't have Levitate. Why is it saying that it can't hit? I thought Mega Gengar had a different ability. Oh, what? Well, I guess I lost. So where the heck is his Houndoom? So his Houndoom just doesn't exist anymore? Yeah, that Hypnosis. I still have a chance, but not a big one. I need to not get swaggered. That did nothing. That hurts a lot, but we are Giga Draining here. Okay, we got all our health back. Can we 1v1 the Gengar? The fact that he switched out tells me maybe he doesn't have Sludge Bomb or a poison move? No, you won't take anything else from me. Oh, he immediately hits the Hypnosis again. He only missed one Hypnosis, which I mean, I guess like 60% accurate. Well, I got nothing I could do besides sit here and... Oh, you do have a poison move. I'm just dead. I guess I could use an item. I haven't used any items all game. But I mean, right now, item is the only way that I... Well, I guess it would need to be There's no item that saves me here besides a full restore. I don't think we have. I mean, if I woke up right there, maybe, but yeah, that's unfortunate. So, I guess we'll just accept the loss. That's fine, I guess. Oh, but we start right here? That's not that bad. So what do we want to lead off against that Mighty Ina? Carnivore's not that great against it, but I don't think Sucker Punch one-shots for full health. That Decidueye is a problem. We skip through this quickly. There's no way to, like, skip text, huh? Or, like, skip a little cutscene? Oh, but I get Intimidate now, which actually will make it so you definitely can't one-shot me with Sucker Punch, I think. Now, what are you going into, though? Umbreon. Did Umbreon really take 2 Drain Kisses here? I mean, he was tanky. Yeah, he can easily take 2 Drain Kisses. That's a problem. I think we hit him one more time. See what he's trying to do here. Why is this Umbreon so tanky? Just because Moonlight immediately. I thought Umbreon was supposed to be physically defensive. But now that I think about it, Umbreon shouldn't have anything good against Lucario here except for Confusion Ray. Even that won't help that much. If he hits me with a dark move, then I get buffed. So now I can kind of just power up punch, probably? Of course I hit myself. Oh, good. Okay, we didn't know what his 4th move was. If I hadn't hit myself there, we'd be in an okay spot. Unfortunately, I did hit myself. We're in a pretty bad spot. I feel like we just have to spam power up punch. Okay. Yeah, the game is just trying to make it so we lose. I would have had 2 extra boosts, essentially negating all the charms that he has done. Plus, I'd have way more HP. I'd be full HP still. Also, if I ever crit, this is gonna hurt him a lot. I think we're at -6 right now. Okay, now we're at -5. And he goes for Confusion Ray again. I don't understand how some of the, like, tank stallers that they have set up are this tanky. Like, this is an EV trained Lucario, and it is doing nothing with super effective stab hits. Like, that's crazy. And then the fact that I've hit myself with Confusion 3 times is pretty ridiculous. Like, that shouldn't happen. Maybe I'll use items in this fight just because He's gonna use items as well. If I was playing the game mode where you can't use items, then he wouldn't be able to use items either. We just need to run out all of his moonlights first. There's Confusion Ray. Now might be a good time to switch out, just because I'm like... I've lost as much attack as possible, and I'm confused, so I can undo all that just by swapping. And we just go Leech Seed here. So he's gonna go Confusion Ray. I could just go straight back Lucario. Maybe get my Lucario's health back a little bit. But he might go Decidueye here. I think he's gonna go Decidueye. So I'm gonna go Pyroar, predicting that. Yeah. What now, nerd? You end up in an unfavorable situation? Wow, you actually live. And you lowered my speed? Wow. Doesn't get much less lucky than that. I gotta go Quacker here, dodge the second one. How did that not one-shot? That's crazy. We're definitely playing a better fight this time, though. Wait, low sweep hits? It's not a fighting? Well, I guess it is a fighting type. I'm just stupid. Pay no attention to me. Ooh, you're swapping. Back into Umbreon. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. He just does not take damage. Okay, so I think we gotta use the same patterns to beat this Umbreon. So Umbreon can't really deal with Superior. So we'll at least get off a free Leech Seed. Unless he goes Decidueye right here. And we missed the Leech Seed, of course we did. Really needed to not miss that Leech Seed. Okay, we gotta just go straight Pyroar then. Oh, but Pyroar's lost half of its HP. I really needed it to be able to get some HP back here. Oh, he just stayed in and used Dark Pulse. Oh, that sucks really bad. This battle's falling apart now. We did like a really good predict, and then I think we either got a low roll or it wasn't possible for us to kill that Decidueye, and now everything is just falling apart. And missing that Leech Seed was huge. That's a 90% accurate move that probably just lost us the game. And then we get hit by Confusion again. Only been hit by Confusion 5 times this fight. Okay, we finally hit the Leech Seed. Now we can maybe start to get some HP back. Okay, now the question is, do I just swap out right here? I feel like I have to, because I'm confused. So odds are, if he goes Dark Pulse, my Lucario gets a huge advantage. Pyroar dies, though. Okay, he just went Dark Pulse, so I think that puts me in a very good spot now. I get my Justified boost. And he's Leech Seeded. So I can maybe just... How fast is Lucario? I need to know if Lucario is faster than Decidueye. I think it's faster. I think I just go Power Up Punch here. He's gonna go Charm, probably? Or Moonlight. He went Charm. But I can still kill, I think. Yeah, after this, I could definitely kill with a Power-Up Punch. So I end up with +1 after killing him. Gengar. Can you do much to me? Maybe if you have Psychic? I don't know if Hex kills here. +1 Metal Claw is gonna do good damage to you. Oh, you have Hypnosis. So do I just swap now then? Problem is I kind of just need a fodder. I hate how often this guy hits Hypnosises. He's hit 3 of 4. I mean, I get that it's a 60%, so it's kind of close to that, but it's closer to he should have only hit 2 of them, not 3 of them. His Venoshock might one-shot me here. Yeah, it did. I was too weak. Everything's falling apart again. Got hit by too many confusions. And missed that one Leech Seed. Oh, but now I have Shadow Tag. So he doesn't have Levitate. So the game was just lying to me. I have Shadow Tag now, so you can't leave. What? No, I have Shadow Tag. He's cheating. He's actually cheating. Come on. What is that garbage? He just cheated, right? You can't leave on Shadow Tag? Am I thinking of the wrong ability? I thought Shadow Tag is the one that keeps you there. Pretty sure he just cheated. But there's nothing I can do about it, I guess. Probably went Sucker Punch. No, he went Swagger. It could be bad, it could be good. I could go Liquidation here. And if I hit, then he's going to be really sad. But if I hit myself, then it might be game over. Oh, it didn't kill. That's so bad. Okay, he's going to go Sucker Punch again. No, he did not. But my Roost at least went off, so I'm okay. I don't think he can kill me. He might kill himself here. Yep. Maybe I keep Quacker in because I have the double boost from Swagger. Oh, but this just kills me, huh? There's no way I'm faster than Gengar, right? I am faster. Oh my gosh, Quacker broke through. That might just kill. Oh. Pokemon are so tanky. Okay, but there's no way you outspeed Gardevoir here. And what's he got left? Just his Decidueye? Which I outspeed with Pyroar. I also outspeed you... No, you won't take anything from me, blah blah blah. I also outspeed you with this, so HP Dark should kill here. I think he's low enough. It did like 40% or something earlier. Okay, we won. We got kind of unlucky. and he got kind of lucky, but we played better this time. Switching into his Decidueye on that one turn, predicting his switch, was huge. The fact that we didn't kill him, though, that was bad. This battle style, this aura, cannot be. Are you really Selexia? No, this can't be true. Zeph, enough. We don't have time for infighting right now. Selexia isn't the enemy, the Light of Ruin is. You can either accept that fact, or else I'll be assuming command of what remains of the shadows. Thank you. Now then. What have you been planning, Zeph? From what I gather, we'll be staging an attack on the Light of Ruin's new base? That's right. I'm having our remaining scientists locate their base. Once they've managed to find it, we'll take the Light of Ruin by surprise and destroy it. With their main force left reeling, we'll steal back the prison bottle and what remaining Shadow Warriors they have left. However, I'm still unsure as to how long it will take to locate them. And unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Right now, Aklov is with Faye as she studies Hoopa. When she finishes, Aklov intends to turn its power on Borrius. If we could take out his base while he's gone, we can catch him off guard when he returns and seal Hoopa's power away once again. Without it, Aklov's power will be greatly diminished. Roger that, Zeph. And I take it you're certain Faye won't retaliate against us if we take action? I'm certain, Marlin. From talking with some of our scientists, Faye could not care less about Aklov's goals. All she wants is to study that Pokemon's power. She'll give him her support, of course, but for the most part, it is up to Aklov as to whether or not he succeeds. Of course, we shouldn't make light of how dangerous he is alone. Then it seems to me that in order for our plan to go off without a hitch, we'll need all the manpower we can muster. So I suggest we bring Selexia along as well. Marlin, I don't understand. Why would you put so much faith in her? Selexia has only tried to interfere with us before. What makes you think she would even be willing to help us? Yeah, no one's really asked me, still, what I want. We were imprisoned together in the cube space, Zeph. While we were there, we made a promise to someone. We promised we would destroy the remaining Shadow Warriors and set their souls free. And Selexia knows that as long as the Light of Ruin is holding on to the Shadow Warriors, their souls will remain trapped. Are you saying that not only did both of you survive a trip inside the cube, but someone else was there too? Someone who knew about the existence of the Shadow Warriors? It was Aros, Zeph. Faye imprisoned him in there 16 years ago. And not only that, it turns out Aros is Selexia's father too. Aros, I see. So that's what became of him. Well, I'm not surprised then. He was always quick to identify bugs in any system. If anyone could figure out a way out, no matter how flawed, it would surely be him. So, Selexia, will you be willing to lend us your aid? We intend to gather what resources we can and go for the Light of Ruin directly. Yes, I'm aware you and the Shadows. We haven't always seen eye to eye, have we? Then, if I trusted you with our most important secrets, would that be enough? In that case, let me explain what our true purpose was. The true purpose of the Shadows. Oh geez, we got a lot more lore, huh? Okay. It all began 17 years ago. Zeph's son had just passed away, and his old friends, or as his old friends, we came to visit him from our home region of Hoenn. Zeph, how are you holding up? I'm so sorry, Marlin and I just heard about your son. Ivory, Marlin, thank you for your condolences. It's good to see you again after all these years. I take it you traveled by boat to get here? How was the journey? Very pleasant. It took a few days to arrive here, but the journey was lovely. If I remember correctly, you have a son too, right? We did. Unfortunately, he succumbed to illness, much too young. I feel like these people are Ace's parents, though. You are knowledgeable scientists. Have you ever thought about trying to bring him back? Of course. As scientists, we thought that if anyone could find a way, it would be us. Sadly, there are no known methods to truly revive the dead. We had no choice but to try and move on. Then a year ago, Ivory gave birth to twins. It was one of the happiest moments of our lives. Of course, we miss our first child, but our new ones have done much to fill the voids in our hearts. Is that so? Where are they now, if I may ask? Euler Log, a friend of ours, agreed to babysit for the time being. They are with him back in Frozen Heights. Frozen Heights, a friend of mine lives there as well. He's my old partner, the one who helped me found my own company. But around here, he's simply known as the Guardian of Borrius. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't really put together that Aros is the same Aros that we've heard about. He's even managed to befriend a so-called mythical Pokemon. I think his wife recently gave birth to their own child, actually. However, I don't quite remember the child's name. What about your new twins? What are their names? Their names are Ace and Melanie. They're the most beautiful children in the world. Yes, that's right. Ivory and I are Ace and Melanie's parents. I don't really remember Melanie. We maybe saw her like once or something at the beginning, I'm not sure. Or is she like someone important? Ace, ever since he arrived, he's been looking for us, hasn't he? I always regretted leaving them both, but after spending so much time away, I had really hoped they could meet their old brother. Ah, how stupid I was. Perhaps I should take it from here. When I learned that we had both experienced the pain of losing our own children, I made an offer. Our combined scientific knowledge united together under one common goal. I felt with that resolve we could achieve the impossible. Of course, Marlin and Ivory were most skeptical, but after many attempts I convinced them. They agreed to return their children to their home in Hoenn and then move to Borrius without them. With no distractions, I was certain we would succeed. However, we soon discovered the three of us could only do so much on our own, and so we partnered with an independent organization known as the Science Society. Together with their help, our research suddenly gained speed. However, this research required my undivided attention, and so realizing that I simply could not oversee so many projects at once, I stepped down from my position as CEO of CubeCorp. In my place, I left it to a young woman, Faye, the leader of the Science Society. Yes, Zeph is the inventor of the Supercube. The first cube, meant for simple storage, was a collaborative effort between him, your father, and Faye. It's what allowed CubeCore to take off and become the major influence of Borrius it is today. And this is how she repays me. After all this, she practically stole CubeCore, the company I founded with my own two hands. And she allows Aklov to steal my shadows from me too? Phew. I shouldn't dwell on that now. Anyway, Faye was the one who gave us the template for the project, as you have likely guessed. Man, there's a lot of lore here. Thus, before I stepped down as CEO, I established a new branch at CubeCore entirely dedicated to the revival efforts. I called it the Shadow Branch, or as you know it, the Shadows. To avoid tarnishing CubeCore's reputation, I had to ensure our experiments had no ties to the company whatsoever, and with that out of the way, we were able to experiment worry-free. Ivory, status report. We're ready to begin the first trial, Zeph. Then let's begin, shall we? Everyone, take your positions. Zeph, are you certain that this will work? Of course, nothing is certain, Marlin. It's merely the first of many prototypes. I don't expect perfect results on the first try. However, we can worry about the finer points later. For now, let's find out if this is merely a hypothesis or not. To start with, I just place this Pokemon here. Then place the sample remains next to it. And finally, turn on the molecular fusion device. Now, once this cloak is on to shield it from the light, it should become mobile. It worked. Now let's see if we can actually move its body. Whoa! Quick, Marlin! Hand me that control gauntlet. Stay, creature, you must obey. I'll admit, this is not what I was originally hoping for. However, this certainly is a step in the right direction. Given time, we should be able to bring them back. All things considered, though, the first test went rather smoothly. Oh, hold up. Why is their first answer to trying to do this to create the Shadow Warriors? What do the Shadow Warriors have to do with anything? All they had to do was capture Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, get the prison bottle, and find Hoopa. If they could accomplish those three things, then they would accomplish their goal, right? Why did they need the Shadow Warriors? They somehow decided that they couldn't do that without the Shadow Warriors? All things considered, though, the first task went rather smoothly. Faye said we had to continue the research, not to let the setback trip us up. Her words, spurred on by her, we continued to work on the Shadow Warriors. However, even with the control gauntlet, some proved difficult to control. One lashed out at my face, leaving the scar you see today. Another lashed out at Marlin, severing his arm. And yet, despite our injuries, we pressed on. Excuse me? Over the course of several years, the Science Society helped us capture more Pokemon and combine them with more test subjects. Some were living as per Faye's request, and others were not. That is to say, we turned anyone against their will, of course. All grunts that became Shadow Warriors did so willingly for the chance to gain great power, but Faye, she was like a demoness, driving us to crueler and crueler extremes in order to revive our children. Of course, I suspect she had absolutely no interest in them at all. I was always the Shadow Warriors, or it was always the Shadow Warriors she was invested in. Eventually, we concluded we would not be able to bring back our children using the Shadow Warriors. Despite coming... Oh, okay, so they thought the Shadow Warriors would actually bring them back. Despite coming close with our last trial, the cost to our children would have been too great had we continued in that same direction. And so we were forced to try a new approach, one that was extreme yet plausible, if recent events are anything to go by. The heck is that? The plan was to bring the ultimate weapon, the one mentioned in the old legends, here to Borrius. While that weapon may be capable of mass destruction, it was also the same device used to restore the foreign king's Pokemon. And if the weapon could bring a Pokemon back to life, it stands to reason it could bring our children back as well. But how much of it was our idea, and how much of it was Aklov's machinations? Yes, under Zeph's instructions, we began researching the Dark Force of Borrius. At the time, we hoped to use its power to bring us the ultimate weapon. Of course, we had no idea the Dark Force was in fact Aros's old partner, Hoopa, and from there, you know the rest. Phew, well that was an explanation and a half. Take it all in. Okay, now that you know what's really been going on, you should have no hesitation about working with us. I should apologize. I believe you to be some sort of spy sent by Aklov. If I'd known you were the real deal all along, I would have reacted less violently. Sir, we've detected remnants of Hoopa's portal energy in Pavilion Town. Quite likely the Light of Ruin's base. Pavilion Town. So, the old base used by the Science Society now serves as the Light of Ruins. I should have known. Marlin, we cannot remain here any longer. Now that Aklov is distracted, we must strike quickly. It's time to rally our fighting force and depart for Pavilion Town. Prepare the shadow. We move out at once. Of course, Zeph. I doubt we have much time until Aklov returns. Slixia, please don't tell Ace about Ivory and me. At least, not until the time is truly right. That we neglected our children in favor of another thought would sicken him. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Oh, before I forget, keep the outfit. I think it looks rather good on you. Who knows? It may come in handy someday. Oh, can I now actually use this at the costume thing? Have you the means to cross water, the HM for surf? If you cannot use it, then you should first obtain Dahara City's gym badge before you regroup with us. We must reach Pavilion Town as soon as possible, so please hurry to the northeast of Dahara City when you are ready. Okay, so we gotta go challenge the gym. And I still don't know where we get surf. I thought he was gonna give us surf right there and be like, go get the gym badge and then you can surf, but nope. Okay, well, that went on quite a while at the end there. So we are going to take a break there, and we'll be back here in the next one, where we will then move on to Dahara Town and challenge the gym there. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Lots of lore today, but hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.